guys. So
What up?
All right, so we're forewarning you now. You're in for a short episode due to the Snowmageddon, Ice-mageddon.
Yeah, we've had 2-hour delays.
Days
How many
off.
days? Days off, half
Two-hour
days.
delays, a day off, and now we're on our full day, and I don't really know how to act.
The first full day this week.
And it's Friday.
And it's the only full day this week, so.
So hopefully you're watching. Hopefully you have power. Hopefully you've never lost power.
Breezy, unfortunately.
Still don't have power.
She's been without power ever since what time?
7:45 Tuesday morning.
And what time is it now?
Oh wait, no, Wednesday morning.
And what is it now?
It's what time is it?
It's Friday.
10:21 on Friday.
It is Friday.
I'm going on 50 hours with no power.
I never lost it. Snow? What snow? I'm warm.
Slept with 5 blankets last night.
5 blankets. Wow, Breezy.
It was chilly.
It was really hot. I took off all my blankets.
Something's not right.
What? I think we are on the Eagle News set. You know what?
There we go.
Looks great.
Thank you, Brianna.
Looks great. So we are now officially on. We are officially on the Eagle's Eye news
Transition.
set. Transition set.
Oh, we have a menu, Turbochuchis. Maybe I can eat today.
Maybe Breezy can eat
I
warm
can have
food.
a nice warm meal.
Yeah. So.
I've been eating just fine.
So-
I've been eating way too much, actually. I'm getting sick of these snow days.
Yeah.
All right, well, we have to open with JROTC. So JROTC had the recent inspections from the people from Fort Knox, right? I think.
Some
Yeah.
place. That's
High-ranked
really.
people from Fort Knox
that are
came to
really
inspect
important.
Our JROTC program, and I
Yeah.
think it went really well. We have an interview with Kobe Allen, one of our own Eagle's Eye crew members. So let's go check that out.
Let's go. Hi everyone, I'm Ben Detweiler, joined today with Kobe Allen, talking about the JROTC inspection process that they just had. So what was this inspection?
Well, it's every 3 years, the people from 2nd Brigade come down. They're stationed at Fort Knox, and they're coming down to make sure that we're still doing everything, not like messing around, that we're still like just doing what we have to teach the kids the right things and what the Army is all about, that type of stuff.
And why do they do this?
Well, they come down just to check, like, hey, do they have all their rifles together? Hey, do they have all their clothing together? Like, make sure we're not trash looking, that type of stuff.
Are there different inspection processes for different schools?
Well, as of February 1st, they actually are changing to a different inspection. So the one that they did after that is null and void, but it's still like valid because they did it before February 1st. So this one was every school before that, they did the same inspection as they did for us, but after this, any school that's going to be totally different. I'm not sure what the new one is. That doesn't really apply to me because I'm graduating. So.
Well, what did the inspection that you just complete consist of?
Well, first we had to give a presentation of the staff areas. So it was me, I'm the battalion commander. We had the sergeant major, who's like my right-hand man. We had the executive officer and his assistant, which he governs the staff. And then we had each staff position, which there are 5 staff positions, give their part of the presentation. Then they went around and inspected each staff area and the executive officer. Each staff area has their specific duties, so they had to make sure that the staff areas were still doing their duties right. Then after that, we went downstairs to the gym where we had every cadet in the battalion, which is 164, I think, fall into 3 companies, and they would go around and inspect each individual cadet and ask them questions, make sure their uniform's looking good, that type of stuff. And then after that, we did drill and ceremonies where we had to follow like a sequence, and they judged us on how we did that. And then after that, they tallied all the scores up and gave us our score.
And how did everyone do?
Well, from what the kids told me, they said they did well, but we lost a few points on drill and ceremonies and a little bit on the in-ranks inspection, but otherwise we did fabulous. We got 100 out of 100 on the presentation. We got like 2 points off on the one staff area and Yeah, that was it. We got 578 points out of a total 600. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
So how long did this whole entire process take you?
Like the whole inspection or like leading up to it?
Both.
Yeah, well, leading up to it, we were working on it all year and the previous year, but the whole inspection took all day. It was from right at homeroom. We took them on a tour of the school, just like a basic tour of like our trophy cases, that type of stuff, and anything else they wanted to see. And then we just went through the presentation and all the other stuff, and then yeah, that was it. It was all day.
And I know you've said you've been preparing for this a while. So what are some of the things that you did to prepare?
Well, for each staff area, you have to have a SOP, which is a standard operating procedure. So we made sure that we had those ready, and we made sure our supply closets looked neat, not so like clothes and shoes aren't thrown everywhere. We made sure like our rifles are clean because, believe it or not, even though they're dummy rifles, they still want them to look good and make sure that we didn't lose any, because it's a big problem if we were to lose one. Yeah, and we had our S3, which is the operations and training schedule person, and he made sure our schedules were all good, that type of stuff. And we made sure our Facebook page and website looked nice with new photos and that type of stuff up there.
Who all does this inspecting?
Well, the people, they were former Army enlisted, and now they're with JROTC with 2nd Brigade. There's 8 brigades in total, and we're just a part of 2nd Brigade, so they come down from there, and then they send the scores back up to 2nd Brigade.
Okay, and what was your position in the inspection? Like, what exactly did you do?
Well, as my position as battalion commander, I'm the link between our instructors and our staff and the other cadets. So my job all day was to do my part in the presentation. Then while the staff was doing their stuff, I would just go upstairs to the balcony, make sure that the cadets were getting ready for inspection, that type of stuff. And then I would go back and forth, making sure like, hey, how are we doing, that type of stuff. And yeah, I just made sure our staff was ready before the inspection. I just made sure, hey, you guys have all this ready. I went through a checklist with them to make sure they were ready, and yeah, that's basically it.
Okay, is there anything else that you'd like to add?
No, I'm just happy that we got to keep our gold star. I forgot to mention there's 3 different types of rankings. There's merit unit, which is a white star, which is the lowest ranking you can get, and your unit is then put on probation. And then there's the next one up is honor unit, which is the blue star, which we had that, let me think, 4 years ago. And then my freshman year, we got the gold star, which is what we were fighting to keep for on Friday, which we did. So we were very happy to do that.
Okay, well, that's great to hear. Is there anything else that you'd like to add?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. I'm Ben Detwa, and I just talked with Kobe Allen about the JROTC inspection. Now back to the Eagle's Eye.